looking at set stream schedules, man. I'm so vulnerable to any disruption in my sleep. Yesterday, I skipped nap to play Sunhaven with a friend of mine, and it completely fucked up my day. Instead of my 3-hour nap today, I took a 7-hour sleep. But it's here. I fought myself out of battle, and now we can fight our way through the world. What the fuck did I just say? I'm still asleep. Alchin here with Battle Brothers. We're gonna do this. We're gonna... I don't know, we don't even have a job, really. We don't even have a mission. We don't even have a goal. I guess we're hanging out in this area, building rep. We can finally take jobs in Kalkborg now. So we can actually, you know, have ourselves a little bit of a base over here. I guess this is within the same territory, too, so I guess we could claim New Prince Edward Island, as Niku likes to call it. It's a little bit of a, you know, a retirement dream. Get in with the nobles here, retire off to the cool island life. Sounds like a pretty good goal. So what's going on in Damwald? Oh, right, I was supposed to spend time thinking off-stream about which contract to take. Whoops. If I'm being honest, all of my stream thinking time has been going into what I'm doing next month. Because next month is my 2-year anniversary of streaming. Not counting that false start back in 2021 when I did like 20 streams and then deleted my whole channel. We don't talk about that era. But the first stream of my current channel was on March 7th, 2024. So a month from tomorrow, on a Saturday, March 7th, is going to be my 2-year streamiversary. So I'm trying to think about what to do for that time, how to celebrate, you know? How to give back to the community that's coming to me in these recent years. The first year was a little touch and go in a lot of ways, you know? I had to force myself to get on camera pretty much every time, but it feels so natural to me now. I mean, we take the noble job, right? So we just patrol the road to Oberwallenheim. Patrol the road to Heersgard, patrol the road to Damwald, and we have to kill at least 20 people if we want to get full pay. I'm gonna be honest, this job doesn't feel like it's gonna be that profitable, but what can you do? Interesting. This isn't really a road, but I guess I have to jump through the woods and then bring the road up here. So it's making me do it in like a certain order. Why can't I do the road to Damwald first? Oh well. I guess this is probably like the most legitimate job we've ever had though. Instead of just being murder hobos out in the world, we're actually protecting trade routes, you know? We're actually doing our part to build up public safety on the roads. Starting to feel like a legitimate agency here, not just a band of reckless hooligans out in the woods causing trouble. I mean, we're still reckless hooligans, don't get me twisted. Alright. Boo, 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 boo. I probably should have just walked the whole length of this road rather than... During camp, a fresh, cool breeze is blowing today, and you feel like it's a good time for the puppets in arms to start something new. You call the men to gather round. What do you tell them? Besting orcs in battle and burn out something has made the realist company's ability in the battlefield, let's do so. We shall outfit a contingent of at least 3 men with heavy armor to act as a bulwark against dangerous opponents. Build a number to 20 good men, so that when they rest in the weary gain their strength between skirmishes. I don't really want to pay for 8 guys to just sit around jacking off. If I'm being honest. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to set a goal to armor up 3 of our frontliners. Get the Hound and the Berserker into true gear. Yeah, let's do it. I don't mind spending money. Hello. We don't really got a lot of cash, and we're not exactly taking the most profitable job of our career. Okay, now we gotta go to Here's Guard. We could get into a fight, please. So I gotta ambush some peasants to fucking get my pay. Reaching Here's Guard, Ellen suggests that the company should pick up some supplies for the journey back to Baron Gisbert von Gunbold. You've already thought of this, but you give the sellsword the satisfaction of coming up with the idea himself. I mean, we don't need that much in the way of supplies, but okay, sure. So I need 3 sets of armor with helmet and chest piece both that have 230 plus. It's gonna be expensive, actually. That's gonna cost us way more than the fucking wagon ever did. Our best helmets are currently in like the 130 tier, and they would cost us like triple our cash stack to get one of those. 8 days, 6 days, 6 days. I guess we'll buy some green. We'll buy some beer. This shit's expensive. We'll buy some mush. That's hilarious. Listen, sometimes the caravans just feel blood, you know? It's boring just walking from town to town all day. Sometimes you gotta throw yourself into danger just to feel alive. Being able to cast rotation on allied units is hilarious, though. It's not as good as rotating your dog in and out, but... Alright, we're gonna need some trouble on the road, man. I ain't doing this just for 280 crowns. I should have taken the long way around the first rip. Ah, shit. I was busy looking at the road, man. Fuck your dog. At least we're in formation this time. Most ambushes aren't that nice to us. For real? Brother. It's just a bunch of thugs. Who do they think they are? Ain't no way they win this one. Okay, I'll rotate with you. So I can stab this dog in the face. Doesn't feel good, but... What can you do? I don't have rotation on Heinrich, so I can't do anything with him. Let's go shield wall riposte. Experta's not really in any danger yet, so we're gonna have him move up one. Shield wall. Move forward one. Activate spear wall. Move forward one. Take a swing. Activate spear wall. Okay, this guy's a threat. We gotta worry about him. It's nighttime though, so archers probably can't do too much to us actually. It's only if they get really lucky or we get really un. We'll move up here so that we can defend this man, if need be. Okay, are all enemies visible to us currently? No, the two who aren't visible to us are archers. So I think it's time to move this line up. this position. Mithril come up to here. Unfortunately, that guy's not in range, but we can't do much about that. Interesting decision to move and range my axeman with no... Ooh. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. So here, if you would. Okay, we just gotta start charging down these archers. There we go, now they can't get away. Nice club, bro. You beat your meat with that. This is where I wanted this guy to go. Interesting. Really wish he had rotation right about now. Okay, someone. I'm gonna need to move in here to pressure this guy. Adler can step up to here and start taking pokes next turn. This guy's gotta go so I can buy space for Niku. Perfect. Rhino Haruto. Alright, man, charge forward. Put the pressure on. As far as I'm concerned, these guys are just giving me free money. I certainly hope the dog head counts. For real? Okay, I can move one more and still take a shot. We'll poke on this. Feels like a little bit of a waste to use my axe swing on this guy, so let's do a little bit of a rotation. Take a swing at him. We really put Experta in the thick of things. To be fair, they were trained archers, not trained melee men. Just seems like the right thing to do. Let's try and get Zahir a better position for the next round. Adler, if you will. Beautiful stuff. Alright, Nico, see you soon. Alright, somebody charge him down. Next turn, you can start taking swings. Alright, this is where the magic happens. Oh, those men are full-on fleeing now. Bring out the hound. Run them down. Their heads are worth a coin. 56 a crown. Yeah. Man, these guys picked the wrong group up to attack. Holy. I gotta get better at using my keybinds for this game. Nice. Yo, bunch of level ups from that. How's the looty looking? It's not great, but we can break bread off this one. Hey, they got one head's worth of crowns in there, okay. I mean, we'll take it. Alright, how are we doing here? Lebrick. Not super great. He's only got 5 levels left, so I think I gotta start investing in the melee defense, even if he's low rolling it. Take the health. Take the attack. Make the defense. He is living a pretty dangerous lifestyle, being a shieldless man at the front. We're going to take advantage of your high initiative, print the aim attack effect by overwhelming them with attacks. With every attack, hit or miss against an opponent that acts after you in the current round, inflict the overwhelm status effect, so both melee skill and range skill by 10% for 1 turn. This effect can stack with each attack and can be applied to multiple targets. Okay, so this would be really good if he was a duelist. This isn't great for like a heavy hitter that only swings once a turn. Learn to use the superior reach of a large weapon to give the enemy from close up to land a hit. Each attack with a 2-handed melee weapon adds a stack of reach advantage that increases your melee defense by +5 to a maximum of 5 stacks until this character's next turn. Okay. So if I do his little, like... Oh, this weapon doesn't have the little spin to win move that the other one had. Okay. So that would be effectively +5 melee defense. Miss me with that shit. Lone Wolf, work best alone, no ally within 3 tiles of distance, gain 15% bonus to melee skill, range skill, melee defense, range attack, and resolve. I feel like these two would synergize really well together with like a spinning character. Underdog, I'm used to it. Defense malice due to being surrounded by opponents no longer applies to this character. If attacker has the backstabber perk, the effect of that perk is negated, and normal defense malice applies to being surrounded. Okay. Now that's interesting. Ooh. Unlocks a footwork skill, which allows you to leave a zone of control without triggering free attacks. I think we want that in all our ranged characters. Maybe it's time to give this guy 9 lives, or no. He needs rotation for sure. For sure he needs rotation. No one's needed anything more. Someone the historian. Maybe we make him a shield expert? Although I kind of feel like everyone should have rotation. Increase the shield defense by 25%. So it'll be an extra 5 range defense, an extra 3 melee defense. Get an extra, so that'd be a plus 40% chance to knock back. Yeah, let's give it to him. If enough other characters have rotation, then they can just cycle through with him. Oh boy. He's leveled up 3 times, and we still haven't put a single point into his melee defense. In my defense, he's got 1 star, and I've never seen higher than a 2. So it's really on him more than anything else. Let's give him the health. Let's give him the range defense. Let's give him the initiative. He might end up being converted. I shouldn't have gotten shield specialty on him. He might have to get converted to a duelist later. And we'll see. Alright, everybody. Back on the road. I don't think we got any injuries in that battle at all. I guess Experta took 3 damage. Is everyone else literally full health? Oh, that's funny. What an embarrassing ambush. Jeez. This guy's, like, pretty impressive for a new recruit. Hold on. What's your background, man? Should I make him a melee character or a range? He could do both pretty easy. I gotta check everyone's, like, proficiencies here. I've never really looked too much into there. Poor Egon. Oh. I don't really have anyone who feels like they're gonna, like, scale super great into the late game. I feel like my dream character would be, like, 3 stars in melee skill, 2 stars in melee defense, and 2 stars in health. Oh well. What can you do? You end up with the menu recruit, alright? We can dream of having expert knights and perfect warriors, but at the end of the day, we're a family, and you don't choose family. Family comes to you. You know, you gotta deal with the brothers you've been given. I say as a man with only a sister. Okay, the dog head counted. Incredible news. Now do the peasants count? How would you tell the difference between a peasant and a bandit, huh? Maybe I should, like, wander a little bit more into the wilderness. I might be sticking too close to the roads to get... Let's see. As it is right now, we're gonna get 350 plus 7 times 6 is 40. 392 crowns from the heads. You find Erlin the Wildman stacking his crowns into towers. He leans back from his moneyed manifestations with a wide grin, but then suddenly launches forward, knocking the towers over like a children with their blocks. He laughs maniacally as the coins scattered. The man playing with his money is a curious sight. Perhaps the wild man has no real conception of what crowns are good for? If so, maybe you could take them back. Better to leave the man and his crowns alone. I know we were just complaining about not getting much money for this job, but we really don't want to piss off our wild man. If he sees someone trading coins for food later, he might have some regrets, you know? And regrets turn to anger pretty quick. And from a wild man, at least, I can see anger turn into violence. I guess I should be happy that the roads in this area are safe, but man... Hey, come on, let's rip off into the woods for a little bit. We gotta spend at least the night doing something, you know? Any wolves or something I can get into a scuffle with? Ah, well. We return! There's a party going on at Baron von Gispert's abode. You weave through the crowd of drunken opulence to get to the man. He shouts over the music and noise, asking about how many cut down your patrol. It's odd, but shouting that you killed 7 seems to have no effect on the partygoers. Shrugging, Baron von Gilbert turns and leaves, slipping into the crowd of attendees. You try to chase, but a man cuts you off, slamming a satchel into your chest. Your payment, mercenary. Now please see to the door. People are beginning to notice you, and they do not come here to feel uncomfortable. Alright. I guess we'll go get this fertility idol then. And then after we do this job, we'll go up to Kalkborg. See if there's any better paying work for 1. And for 2. Would love to buy some armor. We're at the point now where, yes, our money's actually going into equipment, but only because we have a quest. Welcome back, welcome back. I can tell you were back because I saw you launch Battle Brothers yourself. Getting into any good scraps lately? Fight any good lizards? Any good necromancers? Does your purge go well? I would like to fight something new. I gotta go find some orcs or something after this. What's your range stat? You got 16 and no stars in it, so I'm gonna say that's not gonna be happening for you. 9 brigands on the road. Easy pickings for a group like us. If I can get to them before night. No, 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 no. You know what? Fuck it. They're just thieves. We'll fight them at night. What's the worst that could happen? You catch brigands trading Fernwell Damwell's property to what appears to be a necromancer. Maybe he wanted to cast some sort of vicious spell upon the house. In some light, the notion doesn't seem that bad. But the man's paying you for a reason. Charge! To arms, men. Oh, God. I was not expecting a necromancer to be in this fight. Hopefully it's not too dark. Okay, okay, it's still dusk. Whew. That could have been bad. That could have been real bad. Alright, hold the line, men. Oh, where's the necromancer gonna come from? And how does he work? Can he just, like, pull minions out of nowhere, or will he specifically, like, take the dead bodies? Coward. There we go, finally. Oops. No idea whose turn that was, but oh well. Oh, shit. Yeah, okay, we have to get back there and deal with that guy ASAP. Is zombiehood contagious in this world? Oh, boy. Alright, we can't leave anything to fate. 2, 4, 6. And you can probably take a swing, so let's hold. It's starting to occur to me that I always seem to charge Experta into dangerous situations. And that's not going to change on this job. Did he just buff the zombie? Hey now, cut that out. I don't know who I'm considering more dangerous here. I mean, I've got to take the 90% no matter what, though, don't I? We hold. Good work, man. Holy shit. How do you do 3 attacks off? Okay, that thing's gotta go. my god, he's like an expert fighter. Before he was just some fucking brigand, and now he's a fucking profo? Nah. Okay, close the gap. Position. Yeah. Split all your attacks up, why don't you? That's nice, you gotta take a weird shot. I guess we'll come down here. Fill in this gap, take a shot. Reload. Oh my god. Alright, we gotta start getting back there to deal with that necromancer. He just picks the same zombie back up? I mean, whatever. If he's picking it up with less health every time, we'll take that as an absolute win. Go back down, you beastie. Although we are wasting a bunch of fatigue just killing the same guy over and over again, so let's start to close the gap a little bit. I think that was an enemy dying to one of my opportunity attacks. Yeah, I still got 12. Let's not rotate. That'd be stupid. We put a spearman into danger for no reason. I said we gotta start closing the gap here. Ow! It didn't show him as a fucking possible target for that. What the hell? Is it here, you silly bastard? Okay, we gotta get to that necromancer. I should stay here for zombie control purposes, but I ain't gonna. Oh shit, this guy's got fucking move. Here, someone, join the anti-zombie squad. Ah, fresh. Oh, no, 2 now! You cut that out. Alright, no. We gotta close the gap with that necromancer. ASAP Rocky. You hold there. You hold there as well. We'll send this group as the anti-necromancer task force. Let's get ourselves in a good line to shoot that zombie next round. Hold. Reinhardt, you stay on the anti-zombie task force. Be gone, foul caster. Keep your fell arts to some other battlefield. The less necromancy in the world, the better. Oh, that zombie's still alive. What am I doing? I just wasted a bunch of turns for no reason because I thought that zombie was down. You know what? He will be soon. That's right, no time for your fucking fell arts. Be gone. Oh, I kinda wanted his shirt. That looks fucking sick. Why we always gotta be busting plate, huh? Alright, we're gonna let the rest of them flee. Come on, nothing magical? Alright, alright. Oh, our food situation's pretty dire. The battle over, you achieve the idol of fertility from the wasted clutches of your enemies and prepare to return to Ferdinand of Damwald. He will surely be happy to see your success. Ah, if I squat the bodies, that makes sense. I don't gotta leave a whole anti-necromancer task force behind to, like, circle around the zombie. I can just stand one guy on it. That makes sense. Good strat, good strat. I want any danger pay for fighting a necromancer, man. I agreed to fight some thieves, not some damn bone boy. Not some weird pervert out in the woods. Alright, Bertel, what you got for me? So you're saying that hybrid characters are interesting, huh? We'll give him the usual. He is a frontliner still, after all. Alright, everybody, to Damwald. We're gonna have to get way better with target. We're gonna need a second flail guy, maybe. Have two people bashing at helmets. Might be prudent. What do we got in the way of gear for that playstyle? Oh, we do have ourselves an actual flail over here. Hello. 47 attack, 43, 73. Oh my god. My man over here is fucking specialized. No wonder I'm hitting 90% and stuff with him. Okay, let's give Experta a flail. He's sitting in 60 at well. Be a little better at targeting helmets that way. Okay, okay. Do you have the thing that lets you switch without wasting any energy? Or any AP? Fernald Damwald rested his legs on two dogs, each one passed out on top of the other. These beasts could rip my throat out yet. Look at them. How does that happen? I didn't even train them. Someone else did. I'm a stranger to them, yet here they are. He placed the artifact on the man's table and slid it across. He leans forward, takes it, then places it under his desk. When his hand returns, he's got a satchel in hand. He tosses it over. As promised, good work, Sellsword. I thought that was the town's fertility idol, not your personal under the desk. Hold on, we should have checked. Was there a hole in the bottom of that fertility idol? Baron von Gispert's laughing to himself in his chair. He's got his head buried in his hands, a sort of gesture hiding a giggle. Not the best look for a man. He turns up to you, weary-eyed. Greenskins are rampaging again. I don't know where they are, only where they've been. You know those signs, right? You nod and answer. They leave a large footprint, and I'm not just talking about their feet. The man laughs again, but it's a pained one. Well, I clearly need you to do something about them. Are you up to it? If the pay is right. Around Lifestead, huh? Warehouse burned down. Okay, so they need building supplies over here. If I see any, like, wooden boards and stuff in Lifestead, then I'll buy them and bring them back over here. So where's Lifestead? He wants me to go all the way up here for this quest? I don't know if that's worth the pay he's offering. Oh, we're officially allied with Damswald. Shit, we've almost maxed out their meter. Alright, you know what, we'll do this... But then we gotta come all the way back, too, to get our pay. This is gonna be like a 3-day trip for, what, 700 gold? $790 gold. To go all the way up here. Yeah, miss me with that shit. Let's see what's going on in Gronenberg. If there's a hole in the fertility, I don't let the necromancer take it, bro. I mean, no wonder everybody wants this damn thing so much. No, the necromancer's got zombies for that. He doesn't need a... Jesus. No, let's go see what's happening over in Gronenberg. That was a Gronenberg for sure, am I right? A Gronerenberg? No, fuck it. Fang and Coin, a named company. My banner's cooler than yours. What do you got for us? Bjarn of the Wise is looking at some papers on his desk. You take a seat and ask what it is he wants. Hello, Sellsword. We have a problem I think you will excel at taking care of. You ask him to be straight with you and he jumps right to the point. Brigands have burned down some homes and hovels inside of town. News is they're preparing a much larger, gutsier attack. I need you here to stop them. You think you can handle this task? $780 to stay in town? Hell yeah. I accept. What do you guys got in the way of foodstuffs? Buy some grain. Buy some bread. Buy the cheese of a goat. 5 days food, 22 days pay. I would like to have more supplies than this, but we'll head to the main town to look for that. Aha! Got here just in time to steal your job, Fang and Coin. Should have been a little bit quicker to get your head on the poppets at arms. Alright. I never know what I'm supposed to do on these defense quests. Like, I clearly gotta protect the outskirts, right? So I should stick my head out a little bit. But I'm scared of the town getting backdoored while I'm off gallivanting around their borders. So I don't know if I should, like, squat the settlement, or... Alarm bells sound off from the town's chapel. You listen to them while eyeing the horizon. They keep ringing. A local stands by your side. 1, 2, 3 rings, 4. He begins to sweat, and his eyes widen as the bells toll one final time. That can't be! You inquire as to what he's so scared of. He backs away. The dead walk the earth again! Great. This is when you thought a contract was gonna be easy. To arms! Can we wait till the daytime to go to arms? At the break of dawn, we fight. More necromancers. I'm getting sick of this shit. Alright, surely these guys can't use bows, though, right? We're just gonna hold our line. There's a lot of trees here. We don't want to fuck up our battle lines too bad. Although, actually, though... Okay, hold on. You and you go here and here. You and you go... I don't think we can make it there in time. Let's not overcomplicate our lives. We'll kill 9 zombies, squat their bodies, and then rush our remaining 3 men after the necromancer. Let the dead come to us. I don't think we're going to see any ranged attacks from a gaggle of zombies, so there's really no need for us to rush ourselves forward. Ah, shit. Zir probably could have hit that guy. Oh my god, he has so much movement. Alright, we squat it. Why'd he push me off? Your strategy, it doesn't work. I was deceived. Alright, we're gonna have to close the gap with that necromancer then. Sooner rather than later. So who's my anti-necromancer task force then? He's up here in this position. I don't really see, like, a clear way through. Alright, we'll start moving forward a little bit. Get up here and get ready to do a little rotation action. Yeah, pick your boy back up. Put him right back in the dirt. Okay, Bertel acts next. He can move here, so we can hold this line pretty easy. Get yourself some. Okay, we'll have Niku move up a little tiny bit. we'll do a quick rotation with Reinhardt. And lash out. Nice. You actually bottlenecked yourself. That's great news. Really wanted to slam at this guy's head, though. Alright, we got 2 of our flail men up front, ready for this guy to take this position. Come to here and get ready to start stabbing here next turn. Ah, crap. Where'd you come from? Interesting, interesting. This is where I regret not having a rotation in this man. I guess we hold for now. Is this bush really in the way? Bush League. Okay, I really want your armor, so I'm not going to use this guy to hit you. But it's going to be hard to get these guys up there. Alright, let's clear a little bit of a path for our men then. Hold. We gotta start being more thoughtful in our looting. I like having 2 guys here to absorb the blows one at a time. If I go any further, it might become a little complicated, but no, I gotta hold some amount of land. I gotta push some amount forward. In position. Alright, I Experto, you do the dangerous jobs. It's just what you do, mate. Okay, this is a fun. Only one enemy can get to here. Alright, something to lash out. Oh, I should not have done that. Alright, you 2 can start rotating next round. This guy has rotation, so I can step in here, I can take a stab. Let's just back up in case this thing decides to step back up. We'll send Reinhardt down this road in case one of these guys needs to get rotated out. We'll send him over here to defend if this guy wakes up. Uh-oh. Back down you go. That was closed, damn you. We have to manage our stamina well, so we can't be taking any extraneous actions. Rather than attacking twice, we should have attacked once and then cycled. Someone's not going to be able to do anything this turn. Everybody rest up for a little bit. Crap. Alright, I guess we have no room to be greedy. Everyone's getting too tired to act. Oh, that could have been bad. We just need enough energy for him to rotate next turn. Crap, these funnel points are rough. I wonder if I get extra experience for multi-killing the zombies, though. This could be like a good talent farm, you know? Oh, crap. Rotate you out. It's always fucking fatigue. Let's see if squatting the body does us any good. Alright, lash out. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, now let's open this roadway up a little bit. All of our guys that have recover are doing nothing. Oh, this doesn't feel good, but we gotta get moving. Sorry, Niku, you might have to 1v1 a zombie over here. No, let's not send our flag bearer alone into the mess, though. That was very expensive. I should not have done that. Ruh-roh. maybe he won't be able to get pushed off if I'm, like, squatted up like this. Nice, nice. Take a little step back. We're gonna get one piece of armor out of this battle. Maybe two if I can get one of my flail guys up here. Yeah, we're gonna have to get Recover on Experta. He does not have the stamina pool for this. Crap. Wait, how do I get there? I have to go all the way around the back to get this necromancer? Bro. I guess it's keeping him out of the fight, though. Alright, in that case, let's flood everybody in here. I didn't realize this guy was locked off in a little corner. I went through so much work to protect his armor. The someone solo mission to fight the necromancer is crazy. Go down. Can we squat this body? Can I stop it from getting back up? I don't want him getting involved in this little 1v1 back here. Alright, Lash. And I don't have the stamina for it. Of course I don't. Okay, he's not reviving people while he's locked in melee combat, though. In that case, let's try and get Experta up here to where Niku is. I don't really want to get hit. I want his armor too. It looks like a sick black coat. He still can't fucking lash, bro. Oh man, someone's stamina is becoming a huge problem. Okay, Experta, you gotta get in here. I guess we can probably bring some archers in and get some headshots that way. That's right, that's right. One energy off. Are you fucking kidding me, mate? Hold the line, somebody. We're getting that jacket, damn it. Honestly, it doesn't look like it's got very good stats, considering, but... Killed 24 or more enemies in one battle. Holy. Didn't feel like I got that much experience for it. Oh, I didn't get his jacket! Bullshit! You risked it all for none the reward. Misshapen men and crooked corpses litter the ground, for battle gives the dead no sovereignty over how many one comes to final rest. The bodiless heads look at many to peace, for in battle no man or beast has time to truly hack a neck away. It only comes by the quickest and sharpest of blade swings. A part of you hopes to go with such instant finality, while another part hopes you get the chance to take your killer down with you. Adler comes to your side and asks for orders. You turn away from the field and tell the puppet at arms to get ready to return to Beyond the Wise. All that work and I didn't even get a damn jacket? What the hell? I did get, this, though. It's not an upgrade. And then this is 95. We'll give it to Niku. Give this man the padded. Alright. We're getting stronger. Not as strong as I'd like to be, but we're getting stronger. I'll be taking my crowns then. Beyond the Wise walks into his room. I watched from my windows, you know. Saw it all. Well, most of it. The good parts, I suppose. You raise an eyebrow. Oh, don't give me that look. I don't feel bad for enjoying what I saw. We're alive, right? Us, the good guys. The other eyebrow goes up. Well, anyway, your payment as promised. Make good use of this. Alright, let's head to Kalkborg. Do a little bit of window shopping, see what we can't afford, maybe find a job that'll help us afford it. Puppets at arms, head back into the thick of things. Showing up to battle with nice armor but no helmet, just asking me to take that. Yeah, bro, that's what you need your army of flail users for. No work, huh? Why are prices so damn high over here? We got 5 days worth of food. Nothing spoils. This is gonna spoil in that time, but we'll eat it beforehand. If there's anything here that'll spoil in 10 days, let's buy some fish. Alright, let's see what's gonna cost us to succeed in our quest. Maybe we should have picked the quest to go fight some orcs instead, because, it needs to be at least 230, right? Oh, no. So our minimum is we're gonna have to spend 4,604 a piece, and we're gonna need 3 pieces. Okay, the helmets are gonna be a little bit cheaper, though. So we're gonna need to save up about 2,100 gold. Oh my god. Sorry, 21,000. Oh no. And they don't even have as much as we need. Alright, this is gonna be a hell of a grind. What's the design of this armor like, though? Okay, it's kind of got, like, the little, like, coins, almost, on the scales. I'll have to look for this in battle, see if I can source some on the field, save myself a little bit of coin. We got some loot to sell, huh? Keep our arming swords, we'll keep our falchions. We got no need for basic clubs, or these, or this, or this. Or this, or this, or this, or this, or... Keep a couple of these as backup gear, but... Alright, let's start. If I buy one of these helmets now? Nah, let's see how much we can source in the battlefield. Alright, we're gonna need work, though. Maybe I should have taken that job to go up to Leifstead after all. You know what, let's go hit up Damwald, grab that job. Your company seems to caught the attention of a messenger on the road. Hey there! Selling sirs. Kalpork in the north is in need of your services. I suggest you head that way if you're looking for work. Okay. I was just there, but sure. Maybe something changed in the 3 minutes since we left town? Nope. We were just fucking lied to. Grimstad has work, huh? Sounds good to me. Wildmen seem pretty rare. I've only found 2 in my whole playthrough and only hired 1. I think it makes sense because they don't want to be a part of civilization, right? So it's kind of tough to find them in town. Alright, let's make camp, boys. Brothers. I hear you had work for me. In an effort to rebuild the nearby herbalist grove, building supplies are in high demand. Ambush trade routes. Okay. What do you got for me? A bird is perched on Oscar of Grimstad's window. The man, seated, points at it. I wonder if that's how they got in. The brigands, I mean. I think they must have snuck through a window and then right back out. That's how they got away with my gold talisman. The man slowly rises and stalks across the room. He crouches, but ready to pounce on the bird, but the creature scatters before the man can so much as flinch. Damn! He returns to his seat, wiping his hands as if he's worked with sweat during his attempted avian ambush. My name is a simple episode. Bring my property back to me. Kill the brigands, too, if you wouldn't mind. Need time to think about it? What's the other job? Reinhardt the Trade Master is shaking when you greet him. He's practically frothing with anger. Or maybe he's just really drunk. Citizens of this fine town are starving. Why? Because brigands keep sneaking in during the night to raid the granaries. And if we catch them, they burn the buildings down. Now we can't defend ourselves by sitting back. Now, I want to defend myself by killing them all. The man teeters for a moment, as if about to spill himself across the desk. He steadies before continuing. I want you to kill these vagrants, obviously. All you have to do is be interested and name your price. I accept your offer. Reckless Brothers camp to the west. Okay. We hit up the Reckless Brothers, and then we close a grave. Hell yeah. This has been on my map for far too long. Hello, someone. You did some great work on our last battle. We had you go in with that flail and specifically target people's helmets so we could loot some armor. You missed your heroic 1v1 battle against the Necromancer, only to find out that he doesn't drop his damn coat. I guess you don't want to be walking around the streets looking like a Necromancer or whatever, but it was a sick coat. It had like raven's feathers in it. It was styling, man. Très fashionable. Can we get there before nighttime? Oh yeah, easy, 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 easy peasy. Slow down for a sec, make a quick little savey save. Let's get these sons of bitches. A single marksman. Bet. Oh, shit. This is a funky battlefield. I've never been on one with such height differences before. Are we up in the steps? Okay, we're gonna have to move forward a little bit, I think. We can't do our usual strategy of sitting back, waiting for war to come to us. Quick little rotation. Kind of fucked up our battle lines, but that's fine. Yeah, I don't want to be in this pit. Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't think he was going to rush forward like that. Oh, poppycock. Murdering people for their coats. Unironically in character for Story Mercenaries, they fought and died over drip. I mean, look, you gotta be the coolest looking motherfucker on the battlefield, right? Good armor makes you look reliable, which makes you very hireable, you know? I mean, out of all the armor on the battlefield, this guy's looks the best, so you know what? Yeah, okay. And then we'll get this guy to fill this gap. Can anyone rotate this guy out? What the hell? Oh, he's stuck down there. That's funny. We really just spawned Experta on the bottom of a sheer cliff with no way up, huh? I guess you have to go... Oh, I pathed the wrong way for sure. Hats, pants, colors, and feathers. How do I, like, change my visible height layer? There we go. Oh, no. There we go. Oh, this battlefield's really problematic for us. Yeah, get down on our level. I don't think it's worth trying to provoking an attack of opportunity. Oh my god, this is the most dangerous battle we've ever fought, and it's entirely on the terrain. Guess I can't be getting that guy's armor. We gotta be getting his life instead. Man, this quest to fucking outfit our boys is gonna be expensive. Okay. Wasn't my own guy at risk of getting hit, so we take the shot. Crud. Rotating Mithril out of one problem to put him immediately into another. Which of these boys looks more threatening? Oh boy. This could be the end of Mithril's lucky streak, huh? Oh boy. We're gonna have to hold there. We can't waste too much more energy on him. 40%. Okay, 78. We gotta take the... Okay. Experta, defend Mithril! And the hats. Did I mention the hats? I mean, look, a hat with some feathers on it, bro. A hat with some tassels. I could see it. Life sucks. You can at least look good. I mean, this guy's walking around without a helmet. He's just asking to have his skull caved in. Let's go get that drip, someone. Though you're not going to be able to use Lash next turn. You're going to have too much... I need to get your fatigue up. That's priority numero uno. Let's not risk the opportunity attack. No reason to give it out for free. Another man still in Niku's amazing haircut. Revenge! Oh fuck! Fall damage. Oh, whatever. Mithril's out of the fire at least. Might be preferable, honestly. I don't want to risk hurting his armor. Oh, I should have rotated with this guy. Oh well. Alright, next turn we can start taking swings at this boy's head. For now, let's make some distance. I think we chopped that boy's head clean off. Amazing work, Spotty. Alright, let's charge that archer down. Next turn we can start poking him right through his little walls. Okay, so next turn you'll be able to lash. Oh my god. Alright, I think Mithril's like officially out of this fight. Coward! No, we're going after that guy. There's an advantage to the Shvo. Alright, lash! We're getting that armor. Oh, we should have let the dog out. Oh, he's not actually running away. Interesting. Lash him. Don't have the energy for a lashing. Yeah, no, this is the first fortification I saw that actually made sense. Like, they got a high area with lots of visibility on all sides. Any attacker has to waste energy clambering over a cliff. Personally, I probably would have built my fortification closer to the edge of the cliff so that they couldn't clamber up and then charge it. But this is by far the best fortification I've seen so far. Listen, they're brigands, not start. They probably found this fort, okay? They didn't know how to actually operate it. Yeah, some free clothes for me, boys. I'll run them down. Good doggy, good doggy. Who's a little killing machine? You are, you are. Get in there, Egon. That dog was the best damn purchase I've ever made. He's earned us so much loot over the course of the run. That's true, the enemies did only have one archer. I had range supremacy for sure. They probably figured that camping up in their fortress would be just a guaranteed slow death by arrow. Well fought, men, well fought. Oh, we got a lot of upgrades too. Hell yeah. Alright, it ain't nothing. Ooh, some mead. I've not seen mead before. Well, I gotta say, it must be some old-ass mead to expire in 3 days. How do we even, like, determine the best before date? Hello! $30 to $50, $40 to $60. That's what we're talking about. Alright, how are our injuries looking? I think we're ready to immediately fight some zombies, honestly. First, though, some upgrades. I mean, listen. It's boring to always pick it, but it's such a powerful skill. Boop. 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 Okay. What a low roll. A -5 range defense, excuse me? I know you're a wildman or whatever, but damn. Oh, he really came with fucking fatigue out the gills, huh? We'll take 4 fatigue, absolutely. And you know what? He's gonna be our cool hybrid character. Which probably means I grab Bullseye. You know what? Let's grab Student on him. You gotta rush him through the ranks. When the mold begins talking back. What do you mean? Notice this on the packaging when it's gonna expire. Never sudden. He catches arrows, damn. Yeah, the arrows come and he literally dives in the way. That just shows that he's willing to protect the president. Alright, let's go fuck up some zombies, too. Why not? Free loot is free loot. We're in the neighborhood. Make these streets safer. Whether we're getting paid to do it or not. A plethora of ancient auxiliaries. Alright, what I'm hearing is cool helmets. Oh, boy. I wonder if any of this armor is wearable. Okay, they got no range units. We're gonna let them come to us. That's a lot of boy. 14 skeleton. They weren't lying when they said a plethora, huh? He's just looking for a way out of this bitch of a world. Listen, depression rates were probably really high in the medieval era. We just, you know... didn't recognize what it was. Actually, you know what? I bet when you're spending, like, every day focused on survival, there isn't really time to be depressed. Like, if literally every moment of your day is about getting food, your life must be so satisfying when you finally get that food. It's nice just to hold the line sometimes. Alright, this turn we gotta start casting Spear Wall, though. There we go. Make your approach, foul creatures. Oh shit, they're showing some strategy here. They're not just rushing right into my spear walls. It looks like they're specifically avoiding them, in fact. The only two positions they didn't fill. Interesting. Uh-oh. You guys might be outclass us a little bit. We're not getting very good hit rates on, like, any of them. Oh, boy. Nice work, someone! Oh, that was a 30% you hit, and you domed that skeleton. I'd say scalp him, but there wasn't really a scalp to take. Alright, the fight's a little more even now. Hold the line, my brave soldiers. Nice! Oh, they're shield walled together. Okay, this is gonna be a really hard line to hit. Oh, you know what? We're still doing pretty good. Ah, I really would have liked to get his clothes. You know what? I bet these guys don't drop their clothes anyway. It's looking pretty threadbare now that I take a look at it. The armor seems pretty good, though. Uh-oh. We're getting surrounded over here. So we just gotta take the easy hits while we get them. Let's deal with the flankers. Oh, that guy had no helmet. He would have been the perfect swing target, damn it. Seriously, that's the second 73 you missed in a row, bro. Ah. Brother, I'm gonna lose it. We've been having some of the worst RNG of our entire career. This guy's gonna die, probably. Okay, yeah, spread the damage out, please. Oh, boy. Oh, the blocker! The tank! The legend! Doesn't have enough stamina, of course he doesn't. Really gotta put you through some endurance training, somebody. I know you're a history student. I know you don't spend a lot of time on the field. Oh, God. And I can't dome this fool. Please, 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 please. Wait, why'd he skip his turn? Oh, because he tried to flee. You coward. Oh, he was out of range. Fuck. He almost got himself killed trying to run. That hurts. That hurts real bad. You know what? It's a coward's end. End fitting for the Craven. I should have used all my energy rotating him out. Oh well. Let's cycle Reinhard up. So that next turn we can start swinging down here. $36 it is. Goodbye. I mean, he might still survive with a wound, I suppose. Webwork's a tanky fella, you know what? You... Yeah. When you think that suicide guarantees you to go to hell, it's not exactly a viable option. Holy shit, the knockback! You're starting to flag her a little bit, flagger. You're starting to... What is the word I'm looking for? Waver, I guess? But what's the F word that I was, like, combining with it in my head? There we go. These cravens, man. You can't trust them to hold a line. You can't even trust them to hold your wine. They're just here spilling their shit at every opportunity. Now this is a man who just fucking holds. Seriously? Good shot, good shot. We're not even getting paid to be here. Maybe I should just roll this back and we'll see if this guy dies. Or more importantly, if his armor breaks. It's like, we really didn't have to do this. This is totally an elective battle, and we're taking a lot of damage for it. Let's rotate you out of here. Definitely not worth losing him. He's been with us since the start. Life's are cheap, steel is not. I mean, any guy can hold a sword, but blacksmiths, they're a rare breed, an expensive breed. More importantly, and I cannot emphasize this enough, we are not being paid to be here. Yeah, fuck this. You don't have to be a hero, you're running a business. Wise words, indeed. Let's get the fuck out of here. Maybe someday someone will pay us to go deal with this. That day ain't today. Hello, good men of Grimstad. Well deserved, well deserved. Sure. What was going on up in this town? Just a kennel, huh? Every day I'm regretting not taking the job to go up to here. I mean, there's a barber. What more could you want from a town? Ooh. There's also a militia barracks here, which means we'll probably find higher level peasants up there in the recruit pool. Cheap men with actual experience? Sign me up. Okay, with that in mind... First, I guess we gotta do the job we've been paid to do. Fun fact, Smith is a surname, and its many variations. It's so common exactly because people with that craft were much less likely to die in wars. Yeah, because why would you send your tradespeople into battle? They're much more valuable making arms and armor. Now, millers, on the other hand, you can send those fuckers to die. Anyone can do the job. Alright, northwest of Grimstad. It'll probably take us most of the night to track this down, so let's just head out. Oh my goodness. I heard reading letters from this one noble who refused to expel Muslim Smith from his town during the Reconquista. That probably didn't earn him a lot of friends, but it definitely got him a lot of blades. D was on the roads. Better not be a necromancer this time. Or if there is, he better offer to pay me for the idol. Brigands! Just as your employer had thought. They look scared, presumably understanding that Oscar of Grimwald's well-paid wrath is about to descend upon them. So a rational cripple is going to stick around as a surname, I guess. He was writing to the bishop about it? Oh, I bet the church did not like that. Ah, come on. little bit of a rotation. Alright, now if I could only club his head in from here on out, that'd be nice. Because that is a pretty decent shirt. It would at least fill in this guy's gear. Yeah, let's move this battle line up a little bit. Meet the enemies where they are. Toledo steel is famous for a reason. Oh man, we just broke everything that man owns. The poor guy thought he was getting a payday for that golden idol. Instead, he's got a blade day. Nah, they chose this life. I can't feel too bad for them. Sorry, sops they may be. Yes, move up a little bit. Oh, the stun! Ooh, Bertel. Yeah, this is way easier and way more profitable than just jumping some skeletons out in the woods. I don't really care so much about your shirt. It's pretty mid. I'm gonna take my brigands poached. Thanks for the armor. Yeah, okay. I want to kill this guy. Yeah, we'll kill this guy. We'll let the other two get away, though. Although, I mean, if the dogs can do the job, then there's no reason not to let them. Send it. Get him, boy. Lock him down. You can get away from me, but my dog's a whole other story. Lock him down. In my region, when the decree to give peasant surnames is made, some of the officials decide to have fun with it and give people ironic surnames, like calling the local beggars Soonrich, etc. That's so good. I mean, like, obviously it's punching down, and we don't punch down here. But also, that's funny as fuck. That's... like, just because I won't punch down doesn't mean I can't appreciate some fine shade. I have no clue what that one says. Barzo Bahati? Oh, it's a last name, I guess. There's a famous Czech actor with that name. Name meaning... A Czech surname, literally meaning soon to be rich. Amazing. Or quickly wealthy. Wikipedia is like, it's totally associated with landowners. Nah. Nah. Definitely not. That's some nobles on a lark. Alright. Just give up and accept death, my man. Oh boy, we got a pitchfork. How exciting. You clean the blood off your sword and then go to retrieve the item. As you bend over to pick it up, you spot a man watching you in the distance. He comes forth, his two hands totem together with long sleeves. I see you've killed my benefactor's men. Sheathing your sword, you nod at the man. He continues. My benefactor paid good money for that artifact. Appears those he paid are no longer owed, so maybe I could speak to you directly. I'll give you 2120 crowns for the item. Sorry, man, they got away with it. Don't know what to tell you. Alright, we're not going back to Grimstat for a while. Let's head back down to Kalkborg. How badly did that fuck up my relationships up there? Okay, we're just a little bit below medium. That's fine, that's fine. Listen, the guy wasn't offering me enough to fucking outfit my men. What am I supposed to do? Adler is... Oh, he's even my first polearm master. Hooray! So we want to try and get this up to 120 if possible. It's gonna be tough to do. Let's grab this. Let's grab this. And we'll grab this. Alright, Adler, you're starting to get pretty good at that spear. Nice. This is what Machiavelli was writing about. Was it the guy was only offering me $700? All right, it was almost triple the pay for doing nothing. For doing bloody nothing. Wow, this is actually better than chainmail. Damn. I guess better than patched mail. Okay, so it's an upgrade only to this guy. And then to you would it be an upgrade, for you it would be a downgrade. Let's give it to Adler. So we'll give this man this. We'll give this man this. Looking good, boys. Looking good. I think every single person in my army now is 90 plus chest armor. Oh, no. Everyone's got 90 plus helmet armor, though. Damn, dude. Alright, stuff's going well for us here. You know, we can't go back to Grimstad for a bit, but that's fine. Permanent brain damage, give your character resolve. Listen, if they don't know they're in danger, then how could they ever flag her? Flag her, that was the word I was... I wish I had like some Azure to it or something. Himmel's Watch. Hello, reliable adventurers coming through. The kind of guys you can trust, you know? We're gonna need some supplies soon. Any work in... Why does Calcborg never have jobs, man? Alright, alright. Damn, someone bought my other harness. Alright, we'll buy this. We'll give it to our Berserker boy. Although, hold on. He's getting pretty low on fatigue. This gives minus 12. This gives minus 30. Brother. I mean, definitely not giving it to someone. This is gonna be a minus 18 to the fatigue, whoever puts it on. Oh, man. We don't have to wear it, right? We just have to own it. It's not brain damage, it's character development. Listen, it's a blissful outlook on the world. I don't understand how losing an ear costs you anything. Like, sure you don't hear as well. That's more perception than initiative. That's more... If anything, it should be your resolve. You know you had some close calls. I don't think we can afford the fatigue loss on, like, any of our characters. Egon, maybe? Oh, Erlin's got a crazy fatigue meter. Okay. And that means we can give Adler this. We can give the Archer this. Alright. And a temporary ripped ear. He just got bad ears, bro. Honestly, he should just cut them both off and save himself some trouble. Sell all this garbage. We don't need any of this garbage anymore. We'll save this stuff for maybe getting onto reservists later. Oh, why is Deku still wearing a bucket helmet? He could be a little more nasal. Although, I don't know, I kind of like these boys having this uniform. There's something cool about the whole back row being in. Although, you know what, he's the captain. He should... Oh, he's got a special little hat thing. No, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. Oh, what I do gotta do, though, is that the spearmen should have the pointy helmet. And then the flat tops go to the archers. There we go. Important. Am I risking their lives? 10 armor for style? Yeah, of course. Double the Van Gogh. If you lose both your ears, does that make you a better artist? Someone run the test. Someone do the experiment. Hey, Mr. Weaponsmith, I'm here to sell you some garbage. And you're gonna take it and go, yum, yum, yum. Thank you for the garbage. He's actually pretty happy with most of this. I'm surprised. Hold on to the rest. Alright, I guess we'll go back to Gronenberg, see what they're up to, hit up Danwald, see if they still want us to go up to Leichtfield. We're sure to kind of hang out in this area for a bit, I think. I feel like we should get better paying jobs, though, on, like, the periphery territories, right? The guys on the borderlands. They probably got more orcs and stuff out in the wastes. Heinrich the Burgermeister slowly walks up and down while stopping now and then to address you. The folks are in turmoil. Graves in the cemetery have been found open and raided. Some simpleton claims it to be the dead rising from the grave. Superstitious nonsense. It's quite obviously some grave robbers audacious enough to come to Gronenberg and plague us with their greedy presence. You literally watched me fight an army of the undead like 3 days ago. Let's talk money. Absolutely not. To Damwald we go. That ain't worth the walking, mate. It would be nice to max our rep up with Damwall. Does it show, like, where the capital of House Goswin is? Or, I guess House Gunbald is the one we're interacting with here. Huh. Okay, they're really all about fighting the orcs, huh? So yeah, Leifstead must be like an orc frontier town. Okay, you know what? Let's try and get into one fight with orcs before we call the stream. Hank the Wise, sort of the point. I got a shipment of... Well, it doesn't concern you. It's going to Dornan, and like many folks, I'm worried about brigands on the road. You need to watch the caravan. Oh, that might be too much money to refuse. To Dornan. That's a long way from my intended path, but it's also too grand. Now let's go up to Leifstead. I accept. Get some noms for the road. Hey, I'm starting to finally buy stuff under market rate here. Look at us go. Alright, man, let's do this. To Leifstead. A hot meal is what any man needs, but a hot meal with a couple of sides and entrees? Well, that's something else entirely. The purchase of diverse food has the men gleefully chowing down and feeling good about life. Hell yeah, a little bit of easy morale, we take it. You know, it pays to have your men feeling good, a lot more willing to die in battle when their bellies are full of fineries. A little bit of cheese and your men are 100% more effective in battle. And then add some wine and well... There is the stuff legends are made of. Alright, we can hurry this up a little bit. Am I gonna have to go all the way back to Damwald to get to pay for this, though? Because I really would like to do some jobs in Lifestead. The little farmstand didn't stand a chance. You find farmheads slain left and right, pitchfork weaponry still grasp. One of the prongs has blood on it. Definitely not human. You follow the trail, knowing that you'll soon be upon the perpetrators of this here crime. I don't know, bro. I guess there might just not be lizards in my world. Maybe they went extinct. Oh, there's 3-star contracts here, baby. Oh, shit. Let's hear some rumors. Always skeptical towards nobility, my friend. You never know what the real agenda might be. There is a place out there, long lost and forgotten, that holds great riches. Patrons shout your names like their kept the drinks loose in the tongue. They burned Burge at the stake last week, some witch hunter did. Just appeared one day, accusing her of sorcery and whatnot, and had her burned. Council did inject, and the man just left soon after. Wish I knew who he was, really. Good thing he saved us from the witch, I suppose. Alright, alright. Marauding greenskins. Greenskins are terrorizing in the surrounding lands. Many lives have been lost as orcs or goblins continue to raid the outlying farms and raise caravans. Supplies are beginning to run low, and people are beginning to become desperate. Oh yeah, food's really expensive here, huh? We're gonna have to deal with this problem if we're gonna want to get good eats for the trip home. How are we to find these green? I guess they said that over here we were getting close. So maybe this little forest over here? I'd really prefer not to fight a night battle with the orcs, though, for my first encounter with them. Were there footprints in the map when I was over there that I didn't notice? Let's go over there and pop that little thing up again. Goblins? I wanted to fight orcs, damn you! Whatever. You're a disappointment, Mithril. Egon, brother, please. You're supposed to be one of the good ones. Nah. Easy. That's a lot of rangers. Probably should get my move on. Next round, we'll move everybody up. Targeting the man without a shield. I guess that's smart and all, but oh god, no. My boy! Fuck it, charge! Probably should have did this last turn, but... Using much bent, some damn goblins. Well shot, my man, well shot. Now, let's get him out of here. I don't want to lose him to some damn goblins. He's not necessary for the win, I don't think. The Greek strategy of fuck it, we ball. Well, listen, the strategy is close distance with the enemy ranged units. But I can't sit here and explain that to the men. So what the men need to hear is fuck it, we ball. You gotta play to your peasant audience, you know? It's called code switching. Oh my god, this guy can actually... Oh no. That's this guy who can actually move twice and attack, damn it. Alright, somebody. Dome that goblin. Oh, oops. Alright, scare the archers off. 48% chance to cut loose. Nice. You just hang out back here, my man. Why can't I get their sick-ass forest cloaks, guys? Look at how cool that shit looks. Now this man can double move and attack. Oh, Polar Mastery is sick. Egad, man. A little bit of rotation. Oh, why is Niku got reduced AP right now? Off the dome, baby. Oh, let's sort our inventory before we loot, just so I can instantly just sell all the garbage they gave me. Ah, whatever. It's fine, it's fine. Ugh, I actually have to go all the way back to Damwald, bro. Alright, alright. But then we're coming back up to Lifestead and we're taking that 3-skull job, and I don't even care what it is. It could be, hey, go throw 5 of your men into a pit. I'd be like, okay, well, if the money's good. Dire wolves in the forest. I don't think we're worried about that. Even if they jump us, who cares? It's 4 dire wolves. We fought armies of 10 and been fine. With men half as skilled. Oh, speaking of men half as skilled, should I rank up this boy? Yeah. Boom, boom. I mean, no reason not to. And what are we doing for perks? Ooh, Lash ignores... Interesting. So that means it's way easier to hit people's heads. Here's the thing, though. I don't really think I plan for him to be a flail master forever. This is just while I'm grinding out armor. I don't know. I'll have to ask Evo what kind of weapon he'd like to use. I think a cleaver would be pretty funny for a bloodthirsty brawler. I mean, he is a little bit of a sadist, so maybe whips would be his preference. Huh. Someone's gonna be our flail specialist, I think. So I'm gonna make him our cleaver guy. Do I have any good cleavers in reserve? Yeah, I got this one. Okay, yeah, let's give him this cleaver. Let's pass this flail over to this man on the left flank. And let's give him the cleaver mastery. Lifestead no longer has marauding greenskins. A robed man is beside Baron Gitsford Gunbulb when you enter. He's face deep into a scroll as you take a glance at your arrival. Shrugging, you take a greenskin's head from a sack and lay it on your employer's table. Now the stranger takes notice, and he also takes the head. He snatches it and immediately rushes out of the room, almost howling with giddiness. You ask what the hell that was. Baron Viscard Gunbulb laughs. Ha 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 ha. Alright, have a good rest. Thanks for coming out. Man, are all of my viewers in Europe? Jeez. I guess it's because of my weird ass stream schedule. Hope to see you around another time. We'll probably be playing this game next week on Tuesday? We'll see. The scholars have been antsy about your return. They've been wanting something new to study for a while now. The man takes the satchel and hands it over. Counting crowns, you ask if the eggheads will pay you too. He shrugs. You can catch him. I don't mean physically. Those men are so deep in their thoughts they don't ask as the rest of us don't even exist. Missing folks. Not interested. I want to go up and fight some damn orcs. And that's what we're going to do. We're going up to Lifestead. We're going to pick that 3-skull job, which is definitely going to be orcs. It's not going to be, hey, fight 400 goblins. I believe. Oh, although, yeah, they don't have marauding greens. Their food shouldn't be that expensive. Let's stop in at Hearsguard on the way, though, just to make sure that we have supplies. While marching, you come across an abandoned camp. Expect that the Trusted walks through it and kicks over a pan slick with oil. Rotten bacon and eggs spill into the grass. He turns his attention to some bags, but comes up empty. The ground reveals fresh footprints. A clutter of them circle around what was the fire. There is no dance in their evidence. Instead, it seems they were frantically rushing to and fro. Marching towards them is a horde of prints, shuffling and dragging their feet with no order. And then, as two storied prints meet, one of the latter continues to push forward. Experta pulls over a bush and reveals a dead body. There's a shumel firmly slotted into its skull. The skin of it makes you think a person's been dead for at least 2 or 3 weeks. So the footprints are far too fresh for this body to have created them. We have no idea what happened here, but it could not have been good. Going forward, the men of the puppets in arms should stay sharp, for some evil walks these lands. We're in a bad neighborhood, boys. And I'm still gonna fast forward. Because I got more guts than sense. Stop in here to get some supply. Duke Enger von Gunbald carries a candle close to one of his books, his eyes dimming to the light and focusing in on some scripts you can't read. They say the Greenskins have a long, long history in this land. Do you believe that? You shrug and answer to the best of your knowledge. If you want to stay a while in this world, you gotta fight, and the Greenskins do seem to have been around a long while. The man nods, seemingly appreciative of your observation. We have a number of them marauding around Lifestead. They've burned everything they come across, killing everyone. It's all quite obvious, I'm sure. What's also obvious is I need you, Sellsword, to find and destroy them. Are you interested? Let's talk crowns. I mean, sure. That 3-star contract will probably stick around for a while. It seems like they definitely are having a hard time up there. Buy some mushy mush. Buy some bread. Buy some beer. Sell all this goblin garbage we picked up. Everyone wants me to fuck around up in Lifestead. I'm kind of into it. Little frontier town, all sorts of dangers abound. We're not making a ton of profit hanging up here, but that might change in the very near future. Some other exotic curious made their way into town. They're going to make selling beast trophies. Yo, what? I've never seen this event before. So I should probably hold on to my beast teeth and stuff till I see this event. Damn. Hopefully the orcs give some trophies. Alright, I guess we just gotta kind of wander around until we find some greenskins then. A dead dog. Another. Sheepdogs, if you would have guessed, though the brutality makes them hard to decipher. Their handlers aren't far. It appears they ran while the hounds pulled rear guard. Unfortunately, the footprints tell you these goblins ran into greenskins. The dogs put up a good fight, and their owner's a good fight. A good flight. You're close. Keep going, you'll run into these bastards yet. Alright, we're on the right path. Undead? That's not greenskins. Miss me with that shit. Whoa, what the hell? Is this where greenskins live? I found some fucking fortress out in the woods. Huh. Considering there's undeads walking around, it's probably related to that, but... Maybe out in the mountains? Aw, I don't want to be hunting goblins. I want to be hunting orcs. Oh. Am I hunting anything, though? Bro, please. I don't want to spend fucking 12 days wandering the woods looking for... No footprints on the map, no. Maybe I gotta attack the fortress. I mean, that could make sense. Nope, it's zombies. Well, if I ain't getting paid to be here. Every moment we're out here scouting, we're not getting paid. Brother. What are we doing out here? We're just sitting here freezing our asses off, losing money. Every day we're giving out pay, we're spending food. The goblins aren't even within fucking 100 kilometers of the town, it looks like. Are you guys really in any danger at all? Nah, sincerely, fuck this. What do you got for me? Yeah. A bird is perched at Bruno the Elder's window. The man seated points at it. I wonder if that's how they got in. The brigands, I mean. I think they must have stuck through the window and then right back out. That's how they got away with my lockbox. Okay, well no, these jobs fucking suck. Are there any strategies that to find stuff, Niku, that I'm not employing? Is there anything I could do to make it easier to track these stupid goblins? How close to it is it to, like, the point wherever the little pop-up comes up? Is it guaranteed to be within a certain radius of that? I'm truly at a loss here. Should I just, like, camp on that position and wait for them to show themselves, maybe? It was, like, here that pop-up came up, right? There we go! Oh, it's all Wolf Riders. Holy. Okay, Wolf Riders are dangerous to me. I think whenever we face Wolf Riders, and actually maybe in general, because of how the way attacks of opportunities work, it might be better to spread my guys out a little bit more than I do. Just to make us, like, less flankable. This formation might be too tight. Maybe if I go like this. Like this. Interesting. He just willingly got himself flanked. It's an interesting decision. here. I guess there's no point in the rotation. He won't be able to attack anyway. Cleave him. Hold the line. Okay, okay. Our biggest front's on the bottom, it looks like. The Wolf Riders are way more interesting to fight than the regular goblins. It's so cool how they, like, spawn an extra unit when you take one out. It's like anyone who's got that dog in them, but... So here you're gonna have to hold on for a turn. Do that little swappy. Line there. A little bit of rotation action. Probably should do that before I shop, but oh well. Our little swappy there. Dome him. Oh, that poor wolf. Weird. I guess because they're on Wolfback, they just left no track. Also, maybe like the snow falling has a modifier. Like maybe because it's snowing, it like fills the tracks in or something. That'd be a cool mechanic, an annoying mechanic, but a cool one. This guy's running, so we might as well do a little swappy here. Damn, those wolves are aggro. Yeah, make them bleed. Alright, I wasn't so sure about that cleaver at first, but it's pretty fun. Ah, crumbs. My god, man. You guys gonna take one silly little goblin out. Y'all should really start running. Y'all should really start running. Do a little swappy so that next turn we got the reach here. I don't think this guy's surviving the round. Oh, does snow take extra AP to move in or something? It does. I guess it makes sense. I've walked in a lot of snow. It's pretty tiring. Especially when it's knee or chest high, it's basically like walking through water. I mean, I guess it's literally walking through water if you think about it, just in a different state of matter. What are we? That's a lot of 58s to be missing, brother. Man, Reinhardt's got to be getting close to level 11, huh? Level 6, okay. Well, there goes my dream of fighting orcs this stream, because I think I gotta call it after I get back to town. You've heard people scoff at the size of the goblins. Well, they might have been small, but they gave it their all. Take count of your men and prepare to return to your employer for your payday. But first, a little bit of party management. So here, the survivor. Is this going to be the first stream of this game without any new chatter characters? Jeez. Are the 13 lurkers sure that no one wants a character named after them? I'm doing a pretty good job keeping y'all alive this time. Are you sure you don't want to join this illustrious company before we become the greatest that ever did it? Before we become some kind of legendary heroes? Do you not want your name in the annals of our record keepers? You can even choose your own perks. Who doesn't want to choose their own perk? We're definitely taking footwork. Seems just a good way to help the survivor keep his name. As for the hound, you can do better than that, friend. We'll take the health. I don't love taking 3 fatigue, but we'll take it. Actually, I think we just gotta start putting every single level in fatigue into him so he can actually wear real armor. Guess we'll take the +4 to range defense. As for perks... reach advantage won't do him any good. Underdog could be interesting. But I feel like he's mostly part of like a wall line spamming spear walls, so he probably doesn't really get surrounded that often. I mean, let's get him rotation for now. I think I want recover on him in the near future as well. Erland, my man, how you doing, bro? What do I have on Reinhardt? I think you're just kind of the same kit, if I'm being honest. Sure. You're busting my balls here, man. Bro, you have stars on both these abilities. What are you doing? I guess we'll take this. Fuck me, man. That's rough. No, we gotta take the attack. Or the health, I mean, but... we'll take all the +4s we see on him. I wish I had a cross. I don't feel comfortable giving him, like, a bow. A couple more levels in Mithril, I can switch him to a bow, and then I can give a crossbow to this guy. Oh, do throwing weapons count as range weapons, actually? I thought I owned a lot more throwing weapons than I do. Let's take axes off Experta. And give them to this guy. And then we'll give him the quick hands perk. Yeah, there we go. Now that's something. And then in a couple more level ups, we'll switch Experta and someone around. So I was actually do it because we want our spear wielders on the or flail wielders rather on the flanks. Yeah. We'll do a little bit of an armor swap situation here. Because we want our tankiest boys in the middle. And in fact, we'll do a shield swap here too. Just to keep the peace. Alright. We'll stop at Lifestead to sell our goods, and then we'll head back to Hearsguard to take our pay. Goods, I say. Sell our loot. We can always repair swords that we actually want to use. We gotta hold on to our backup armor, though, so that's all we can really afford to sell. Alright, let's go take our winnings. I think we're going to call this stream once we get our payday. So thanks everyone for coming out. It's been a great stream as always. This game has been an absolute blast, and I can't wait to come towards the end of our campaign. We're here on day 65. I have no idea when the late game stuff is going to start, but you know, I think our army's going to be ready for it. We're building a crew of absolute veterans here. Save scumming aside, we've been doing pretty good in the battles that we have to take. Really, I've only had to rewind whenever I did something stupid on the battlefield map. Kind of like a Total War campaign in that regard. It's been some good stuff. It's been some good stuff. I think I picked the wrong quest here. I think it's going to take us fucking like 40 days to actually gather ourselves enough. But we're going to get this done. We'll earn ourselves a touch of renown. You plant a green skid head in Duke Adravangunar's desk. He straightens up and unfurls a scowl, comparing a drawing the green skin to a very real one. I'll tell the scholars they're a bit wrong. You asked as to how? They colored them gray. This one is clearly green. You wonder aloud if the scholarly pens even come in green. The man purses his lips and nods. Huh. Good point. Sorry, why are you the noble? Well, the guard outside the door will have your pay. Leave to me this specimen. One successful hunt after the other. But we're gonna have to go on the look for jobs next time. Looks like Hearsguard's Gonsguard. As there's nothing left for us here, but perhaps a raucous night in the tavern. You know what? Y'all have earned it. Thanks for your support as always. It's an absolute blast having you here on this tiny channel. Can you believe it's almost been 2 years? I certainly can't. Hopefully many more years are to come. We'll have to talk in the coming weeks as to what we're going to do for our 2-year streamiversary. But that's thoughts for the future. For now, I've been Alex, Alchin, Altune, whatever the heck you want to call me. Thanks for coming on out. Hope to see you again next time. I think Hightail on Monday, and then this game on Tuesday. But we'll see, we'll see. Play it by ear, you know? Night, everybody.